All right, my friends, today's episode we have round 3 voting for 2023 Cookie of the Year. It's slowly getting narrowed down here. I'm excited to walk through my picks here in today's episode. So thank you for tuning in as always. If you got a question, if you got a comment throughout, do let me know. I love to hear from you, and come swing by our Discord server, say hello. Additionally, we do have the timestamps available to you down below. But let's get going, and let's get going here as we want to vote for our favorite cookie or best cookies here in CookieRun Kingdom for 2023. Now quickly before we do, here is the event information. We're on round 3. There is round 4. In round 4 you're going to vote for the 6 cookies in the semi-final round. The next one, round 4, then vote for the 6, semi-final round, vote for the 3, final round, vote for Cookie of the Year. So we just wanted to call that out so that you're aware of what is left in this. Now, before we get into it, I know a number of you have enjoyed the shorts, so I want to call that out. And then additionally, the cookies that you are voting for, I love to hear about as well. So you can certainly let us know. I know many of you, so I'll call it out in this episode, want Frost Queen to win, and you would like Frost Queen to win because she is the only legendary ancient without a costume. So if there's anything we can do, we can always vote for Frost Queen and make sure that some of these other cookies are not getting the votes that they should get in order for us to get a Frost Queen costume. So I want to call that out as you consider it here as we go ahead now and vote for best cookie. All right, so what do we have here? We do have 16 that we're going to get through. We got Frilled and we got Crimson Coral. I am more of a fan of Crimson Coral here, as we see 7. Now, maybe the better vote would have been for Frilled. So in this case, Stardust Cookie, and we have Snapdragon. I'm going to go with Snapdragon because I do think Snapdragon does have a little bit higher level of a vote in terms of not being in the top one. Sorry, I had something in my eye, which is probably a hair. Anyway, we're going to keep going here. We're going to go with Snapdragon at 11. I think Stardust Cookie was a little bit higher. Here we got Capsation and Dark Cacao. Firelord, this is a tough one for me. I'm going to go with Firelord. Absolutely. 20. I don't know if he's going to make the cut. Here we got Shiny Glitter versus Prune. This is also another tough one. I'm actually going to go with Shiny Glitter Cookie here at 15. Here we have Linzer Cookie versus the Golden Cheese. If we want to continue to move the Golden Cheese backwards in the vote, we are going to go with Linzer Cookie. And on top of that, I do have my Linzer Cookie topping guide and how to get this cookie that you can check out here on the channel. All right, Linzer Cookie moving on up with 13. Now we have Frost Queen and Pitaya. As much as I don't want to vote Frost Queen and vote Pitaya, I am going to go with Frost Queen, my friends. We're at 5. Moving on up with Frost Queen. Now we have Fettuccine Cookie and Hollyberry Cookie. Now I am going to pick Hollyberry in this particular one. We're at 17. All right, here we got Milky Way and PV. Now PV is pretty close in that top 10. So we want to vote Milky Way if we're still going with our Frost Queen strategy. And Milky Way is not a bad choice, by the way. All right, here we got Cream Puff and Creme Brulee Cookie. I'm gonna go with Creme Brulee. 14. All right, Latte Cookie versus Moonlight. Now Moonlight has been doing very well. In fact, I think round 1 and round 2 was number 1. So if we want to move the needle to get Frost Queen up higher, we got to vote against Moonlight Cookie. It's a good thing I like Latte Cookie. There we go. All right, here we go. Cotton versus Parfait. Regardless of the situation here, I am a diehard Cotton fan because Cotton has really represented this game to me since I have started. So we are going to go ahead and vote Cotton here. All right. Now, my friends, we have Clotted Cream versus Mozzarella. If you've seen my short, vote Mozz. Well, if we vote Mozzarella, does that hurt Frost Queen or not? I don't think so for now, so we're going to vote Mozzarella at 24. I think we're okay. All right. Now we have Caramel Arrow versus Black Pearl. Again, I am a huge fan of Black Pearl cookie. However, Black Pearl is up the board relative to Frost Queen. So if we're continuing to go with that logic, we will go with Caramel Arrow cookie.
Today,
all right. We are down to 13 of 16. We got Sherbet versus Queen Almond Cookie. Now, I know Sherbet Cookie's doing pretty well in the top 10, so we're probably going to need to vote Queen Almond Cookie here in order to move the needle and make it a little bit better. Rank 30. It's like voting for the highest rank is the best rank. Now, here we got Icicle Yeti and Sea Fairy Cookie. Now, I have not voted Icicle Yeti Cookie. I think if you've caught most of the stuff so far between the full-blown episodes here and the shorts, we know that Sea Fairy is certainly a high-voted cookie. Right now, let's go ahead and tackle it with Icicle Yeti Cookie. All right, we got Oyster and Burnt Cheese. So I do like burnt cheese. I would vote burnt cheese, but we are going to vote Oyster for 31. All right, my friends, that concludes the voting. Make sure you vote because you certainly want to collect those crystals like me. Don't ask, but stay tuned to figure out more about our crystal strategy as always. And why do I have so many crystals? Regardless, here are the round 2 results. So like I said, Moonlight's number 1, Black Pearl's number 2, Stardust number 3, 4 Golden Cheese, Frost Queen's at 5. We're getting closer here. So only 1% difference, a little more than 1% making it up. PV is very close. Sea Fairy's falling behind. Again, Crimson Coral, I heard us doing that. Sherbet I got by. Milky Way, Snapdragon, Linzer. So we did pretty good outside that if we go with the prevailing Frost Queen. So all key things to remember, it is moving up, onwards and upwards. If that's the strategy for all of us, I'm joined in that strategy here. So additionally, where is the voting progress at? You can see that Frost Queen's at 5, Stardust, Black Pearl, Golden Cheese, and Moonlight. So pretty close to round 2 results. So you got to continue to vote that way in order to move the needle there. So with that, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I certainly hope you enjoyed it and had a little bit of fun when we talked about the Frost Queen, because I know many of you have mentioned to me in the server, in DMs, in tweets, or whatever you want to call it, and everything else. Definitely the shorts, check those out. I just want to say I'm here, I'm listening, and thank you as well. With that, questions, comments, do let me know. Do you like the strategy of the Frost Queen, all that fun stuff? Because we certainly do have fun around that. And feel free to join us in the Discord server. Lastly, thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this community. On top of that, thank you to all the members. I do have memberships available, or we do have memberships available to you. You can check those out. I certainly appreciate that support. Other great ways to support the channel down below through affiliate links, swag, all that kind of stuff as well. And great ways to do it, and great ways to stay in the know. So certainly check those out. With that, get out there and vote, as we like to say, because we're going to have some fun doing it, and maybe Frost Queen's gonna turn it around here. So if that's certainly what you're buying into. With that, we'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out of here. And in the meantime, we got a ton of great CookieRun Kingdom content here on the channel, and more coming all the time. Take care.